Some mornings aren't about chasing anything, just being here in your own space. The quiet routines, the small moments, they don't look like much, but they shape everything. And the way you start your day, it decides how everything else unfolds.
So it's Sunday. I pretty much got up this morning and read my Bible. Lately, I've been really consistent with like reading my Bible and just, over the last year or so, I've been, just trying to get closer to God. And this would be the second time that I've, attempted to read it cover to cover. And one thing that I really wanted to start doing was, before I do anything else, is to spend time with God before I take the dog out, get up, get on my phone. The day that I woke up early like that to, read my Bible and just spend time with God, it was so quiet. Not having to worry about the dog, distractions, TV, phone calls. I heard the birds outside just making noise, and it was just like, I got to really see what it felt like to just be still. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be still in his presence. So I was like, I gotta do that again, but I've been low-key struggling to get up at 6:30 again. So that's something that I'm gonna be trying to work on, to just try to, again, just put, Christ first in the beginning of my day before I start anything else. I've been on the go working. I just want to stay in the bed today. I really wanted to stay in the bed. I wanted to cook me some breakfast. I'm literally about to probably just watch. I ain't gonna say all day. I'm gonna say 2 to 3 hours, just a couple of hours. I'm gonna see how I go after that, but I'm gonna just catch up on, the vlogs that I haven't been able to watch. So I want to say I watch I probably watch like 90% YouTube. I feel like when I try to watch other movies, shows, I just don't be really focused. Like, I really don't watch regular TV like that. But yeah, so like I said, I'm about to just eat this food, lay down, and relax. Like, I just want to relax today, like, for real. I want to relax. I want to twiddle my toes, lay in my bed, and just watch TV. Now, I probably ain't gonna be in the bed all day like I really want to, because I got Honey and she need attention and all of that, and she don't know how to sit still. I be like so glad when it's time for her to go to bed. Like, nighttime is my favorite time of the day. Like, it's my favorite time of the day. She got so much energy, man. I love her so much, but she just keep me busy. So, like I said, I already know I'm not gonna be able to just lay in the bed. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna just lay in bed. She ain't gonna let me. I literally have to put her in the cage to just be able to not have to do nothing. So that's it for right now. That's it. Whatever the day bring is what it bring. I ain't got no plans. I'm really wanting to stay consistent. Look, I started out wanting to do weekly vlogs. I just feel like that's a little bit of a challenge for me. I put on my channel like every 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to stay consistent with that. but I really, in my mind, I want to post once a week. So I'm gonna try. I ain't gonna make no promises, but I'm gonna try to stay consistent with posting once a week so I can grow my channel.
So the oatmeal cream pie you just ate, that wasn't breakfast?
This right here is the best syrup that ever was created. I decided to cook dinner, just something very simple. I had some leftover peppers in the refrigerator. I have not went to the grocery store yet, so I don't have my usual herbs and everything like that. But I just wanted something that was going to be quick and simple so that I can enjoy the rest of my evening. So I cut everything up, put that in a pan with some oil, and then I added my chicken livers to the pan and I seasoned those up really good. And then I'm just going to throw some rice with this, make a little bit of gravy, and that's going to be dinner for the night until I can get to the grocery store. I ended up buying a Dutch oven. On the last video, I made an artisan bread, and I was like, y'all, I need the proper equipment. So even though you don't need a Dutch oven, I feel like when it comes to like sourdough breads, artisan bread, I think it's just good to have the Dutch oven, because when you have a Dutch oven with the lid, that's what creates the steam for the bread to just come out much better. So I ended up getting a good deal. It was like $30. It was on sale. I can't remember what the regular price was, but I feel like for the size that this is, I am like surprised that it's actually the size. What it said was, it said that it was a 5.5 quarts size, but me not really knowing what size that really is, I'm really impressed with how big it is. So this thing is huge. Like, look at all of that space in there. I just thought it would be a little bit smaller than what it is. So I'm excited to start using this. This is something that I'm gonna end up having for a while. As long as like the paint and stuff don't really start chipping or whatever. I don't really know how, you know, the quality of these. I know that the cast iron, the fact that it's a cast iron, that in itself is the quality part of it. But I just know that because I got an actual, you know, peach color, I'm just hoping that it lasts, or that, you know, I'm not sure if these actually start chipping at a certain point or whatever, but it's very durable. So I'm glad that I just went on ahead, got the Dutch oven, because I think when it comes to making bread, it's really inexpensive. And when I say inexpensive, I just mean like the instant package. You get though the instant yeast, you get 3 in a pack, and it's like less than $2. And then everything else that you need is pretty much, you either already got it, like your flour, salt. Everybody got salt. It's just not as involved as I thought that it would be to bake bread. So it's just something that I've really been enjoying, and I'm just adding that to the list of things that I like to do, hobbies and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna use this and bake some bread.